Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more single player content. We're going to be checking out the newly released Wing 5 of Dalaran Heist. We're going to be jumping into it. We're going to be playing some Warlock, which is another class that just got released. And we're going to see how well we can do. This is just on normal mode. You can see we've got our deck here. This is just the default Warlock deck. Haven't played any games with it yet. Looks pretty interesting. But this is the twist that I'm very curious about. This run has 4 additional powerful bosses. You can see that 1 out of 12 here. So let's jump in. I'm not really sure what to expect. 4 additional powerful bosses. Does that mean we have to save the day and defeat the Hagatha and Dr. Boom and all that? Who knows?
Prepare your regrets.
12 bosses though. Does that mean we get extra shots to do we get an extra Bob attempt? Do we get some extra choices? If we do, we're going to end up with a pretty bloated deck. So.
The citadel await the most powerful mages in Azeroth. Prepare for a long.
The Kirintor. We just have to battle the Kirintor. That could be fun.
Tekan, all you've told me is true. You are an instrumental part of our master plan.
Paper cuts, paper cuts.
Don't know who this guy is. Bit risky doing a tap there, but I think we can probably burn our opponent out with the Hellfire. Our opponent out. I'm very excited. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying the new single player stuff. I know I certainly have. Got him. Alright. So we probably want to be a bit obvious with these ones. Oh, jeez. This is interesting. I mean, first aid kit could go alright if we want to do like the self-damaging. If there's like a damage self archetype. But Elixir of Vigor, I guess we could just start drafting some expensive stuff. Cat Avatar Liberation. Welcome to the chat. What's going on? Buffs have been interesting in Constructed. I haven't had a chance to check out Constructed yet with the buffs and the nerfs. I think we're going to be jumping into that next week. I'm going to be doing I want to try and do a bit of a series where we just relearn the meta and just kind of show people at least what I do, whether it's right or wrong, when I'm like coming back to the game after a break of a couple of weeks or when there's a new set and some kind of tools that we can use. I think we'll go with the first aid kit. Could be helpful if we want to be controlling. Alright, what kind of archetypes we got here? Draw, so shuffle some extra portals into the deck. No synergies. No other synergies. In control. Jeff Robinson. This is pretty good. I like Godfrey as a board clear. Voidlord's just a nice chunky lad to have. Glinda could be interesting with like Gnome Ferratu. Even just dropping out a bunch of... Glinda makes our low drops a bit better in a control deck. Or we could take the Pain archetype. Crystallizer, Dark Possession, Hellfire. I mean, look, we do have the first aid kit, but I don't know if this is the kind of cards we want to capitalize on. Kick-ass, looking forward to it. Yeah, Cat Avatar will definitely be doing a big ol'... I really want to jump into doing a couple of videos a week again. Or a couple of videos a day every time I'm jumping on stream. So, yeah, it's going to be good. We got plenty of dust charged up and ready to go as well. So, looking forward to it. So, I think we'll just take the legendaries. Good to have some win cons early on in the run as well. Especially there are a couple of bosses out here that might just randomly have, 7, 8, and 9 drops in there. And we want to be able to compete with them at the very least.
You do not belong here.
Nice curve. I think we'll lead with the Voidwalker just because we do have the healing. We might be able to get a trade. No, big regrets now. Wish we played the Villager. But that's okay. Hope that our opponent doesn't have Earthen Might, or they can't play it. Always forget that this guy overloads you. Nice little aggressive draw here. Managed to pick up a bunch of our early curve. This Eager Underling has been pretty interesting. I was thinking it might be good enough to see a little bit of standard play in some aggressive decks, especially with a lot of like the self-sacrifice stuff going on. You know, it could be interesting to just have like a one-of in the deck, but really overshadowed by the more aggressive cards. Oh, this is great. Yeah, really overshadowed by the more aggressive cards in the format. And overshadowed by Rogue. Maybe now with the with Rogue taking a bit of a back seat, see some cool Zoo Warlock builds. Alright, what do we got here? Curatives. Ziliax, kind of interesting. Draw, Solarium, that's pretty deadly. Not a fan of Cold Light Oracle in this format. This seems alright though. Thalnos, compare with our Defile or our Hellfire, that's alright. Twilight Drake, if just a reasonable body, and another Void Lord. Making our curve just a little bit more top end, but should be fine. I think if we ever resolve a Void Lord in a lot of these matchups, we should be pretty good. At least until the end of the run. QB Wolf, what's going on? We're playing some of the brand new Wing 5. Dalaran Heist. We're a couple of bosses into our first run. We've got a kind of cute deck going on. Nothing too fancy. But hopefully once we get our next treasure, we can start doing something different. Don't play Hearthstone at all? Well, I mean, this is the single player content, so. Alright, I guess we'll go for a tap. And we've got our first aid, so I think we'll just take the trade here. Or as I like to call it, Hearthstone. I can get behind Hearthstone. Wow, our opponent with the sick Conjurer's calling. Thank you very much. I think we want to trade off. So we'll put it next to the Direwolf. But yeah, this is the single player stuff. It's a bit of a worse split for us. And this is the final wing, so a lot of people have been really excited for this, including myself. As so far, the content has just been, I don't know, it's fun. There's like some interesting characters. You know, it's fun to not just be playing the same 9 heroes again. There's like a little interesting storyline. They did a lot of good stuff. Some people I've known play this at a stupidly high level. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely lots of room for pros out there, lots of big tournaments. Alright, we've got our first treasure. Flyby could be interesting in a control deck, but I really can't turn down the Super Simian Sphere. Since we took it that one time, and it really just did a lot of work. So if you don't know, immune means that it can't be dealt damage. And obviously can't be targeted by spells or hero power. So there's only a really specific kind of set of cards that can actually kill this. Otherwise you just have a 5/5 that just is going to town. Fits in our curve as well. I like it. Alright, what have we got here? Not really into discard right now, although I do think Lucari Sacrifice is an excellent win condition. Getting that Nether Portal out, pooping out some 3/2s. I think the AI generally struggles against the Nether Portal, but I mean, taking it now, we can't even trigger it. And we have so many good things that we probably want to play. A bit risky. I don't want to, you know, do 2 more bosses and never get another discard card. Defile seems okay though. Maybe we just want to take this Pain one. Abyssal Enforcer is actually okay, and I think Floating Watcher could be pretty cool. Crystallizer, let us kind of curve out a little bit more. think we'll go with that. But I could totally understand someone wanting to take
Pick me up
the
a
discard
copy.
quest as well.
Like my
So what kind of things can actually kill it? So you can bounce it back to your opponent's hand with cards like Vanish. And then I believe it's just a King Mookla without any of the buffs.
Come on in.
Okay. Dismiss. What would we dismiss? What would we Gangzol here? What would we write? Right hand man. Ooh. I guess we could dismiss the Crystallizer and try and be a bit more controlling.
I can always enjoy a quiet night.
We didn't get a recruit either, so we're just not looking at that side of the board. And then what are we going to do? Oh, we did get a round of drinks, but... admittedly, I mean, Omega Agent's alright. Cruel, I think we have a couple of doubles. But we do also have a bunch of demons in the deck. Like, we do have a couple of Void Lords. So as long as we draw one of them, I think it should be okay. 5/5 Hogger would be alright. Yeah, maybe we do round of drinks. It's a tough one.
Intriguing.
And then I guess the question is, do we upper hand, try and hit that Simian Sphere? I think so. Got it. Dismiss this Crystallizer and we'll round of drinks. I think if my theory is correct and we have to do a bunch of bosses, I think it's possibly worth us being a bit more controlling.
Safe travels.
But yeah, so you can bounce the Simian back to their hand. If you can, if you play like a thing that says silence all minions, then that will silence it, which then means you can, it's not immune and it can be targeted. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't think immune stops that.
Tekan versus Belnara.
Prepare your
Immediately
regrets.
regretting not using right hand man on that Nosferatu. Maybe we should have kept 4-drop actually. Ooh, we got our Super Simian Sphere. GG. Don't know if this deck has anything that can stop it, especially on turn 2. Is this the buffed Spirit Bomb? I think it is. Pretty sure Spirit Bomb used to cost 2. There's our Super Monkey Ball, which is hopefully just going to kill our opponent in... That's another thing that can kill it. Deadly Shot. Oh, as if. Wrecked. Consider us wrecked. If I was not as crazy ADHD out of my mind, I would enjoy this game. I think it's usually a quick enough game. I think that it's that you can kind of bash through it. I know I kind of get, like with longer games, even if they're card games or turn-based or real-time or whatever, I also struggle a bit to keep attention. But I totally understand where you're coming from.
So many dark
Let's go with the Spirit Bomb here, get some bats out, do some trades. Get bored in long games of Apex and StarCraft, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely some, like, co-op campaigns that I've played in StarCraft where, like, it really does just drag on. Like, it's, you know, defend the base for 25 minutes, and you're just like, is there something I can do that makes it, can I make it harder for myself and just reduce that by 10 minutes, please?
So many dark powers.
5
So
damage
little
remaining.
Time.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, because we do want to kind of hit them for a big amount. Maybe we can trade off, hit them for 4, and then play a Floating Watcher.
So
Play a floaty.
many dark powers. so little time.
We want to hit him for 4.
Of course.
Especially if you get smacked with some silly opener. Yeah. Oh, I wanted that. Oh, that sucks. And now there's a secret up. Getting punished a bit here. Maybe it's snipe? I mean, a boy can hope. It's not snipe.
Of course.
Can you strike that which flies above
Bear? Yeah, bear. Well, didn't work out terribly for us. Pretty straightforward. I think we'll just trade here. Yeah. Tap and have a hogger. 7/7 hogger now. Possible we should have traded first and let the hogger be regular size. But we should be able to lethal our opponent here, right? 5/12, yeah?
Of course.
2 cycle. I like that boss because it does reward you for playing a bit more risky and trying to take advantage of their hero power. 2 Juraxis! Oh dear. Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Setting his health to 15 cannot be good in this. Defile Doomsayer Godfrey. You know what? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh, new boss.
Dalaran's archivist, keeping alive the memories of the dead.
Summon a random friendly minion that died this turn, so it's just resurrect. So I'm guessing it's going to be some kind of big priest, resurrect priest shenanigans going on, so we probably want to be aggressive.
versus Oshi.
Because there's another boss that has a lot of resurrect things in the deck, and honestly, if they
Prepare your regrets.
if the game goes late, it's almost impossible to beat them just playing 8 and 9 drops every turn with resurrect and eternal servitude. Got a Doomsayer though. I like this artwork. So QB, did you see the news or the speculation maybe? Not sure if it's news or speculation really. That Blizzard cancelling works on a StarCraft 2 FPS. Let's get aggressive. Cancelling work on that to instead put more effort into
Trust me.
Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. I did hear about this, yeah. Interesting, what's your take on it?
How many fingers do you see?
Master will get you! You're so sweet.
Don't care, TVH. You wouldn't be interested in seeing a StarCraft first-person shooter,
Fingers do
or?
you see?
I must remain hidden to remain free.
Of course.
That holy champion is actually going to kill us if we ever pass our turn with it on the field, because it's going to heal our board and become huge.
In the light's name.
Ever since Activision came on board, and it seems like they have lost their vision. Okay, what are we doing here? Probably just continuing to trade.
I am free.
Give me a key.
Welcome to the fighting game community. We'll have tap. Tap and a bat. If a company wanted to kill something off, they would fire people who are not only some of the best in their fields, put in their positions, but cut funding and events. This new look that Activision Blizzard has shown in the last 5 months is very true to this. Yeah. Definitely not wrong. Do we have lethal? 9, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We do not have lethal, so how do we want to get rid of this? Oh, wait, do we have... No, we can't get him with the Abyssal Enforcer. 4.
So many dark powers, so little time.
Guess we can do 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have traded that Infrastructure instead. Okay.
I am free.
It's like Activision thought they were Disney and said,
How
just
many
go,
fingers do you see?
just let it go to the esports division of Blizzard. Oh, let it go like the Frozen thing. I understand Maymays. I mean, I will say it definitely feels like there was some changes in management. I think I read that article just about people saying that, you know, they're not really too happy with the esports lead and things like that.
Your supply of pathetic henchmen will be infinite.
You really don't want to take this Elixir of Vigor. I think I will take the Hagatha's Embrace. Permanent Stealth. It's kind of interesting. Means our Doomsayer always goes off. Our Super Monkey Ball, I don't think it actually makes it any more resilient. But I think we've been aggressive enough. I think we can take this Hagatha's Embrace and hope that it doesn't drop on some Doomsayers. Oh, I like Rin. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Even though another Doomsayer's not great, I think we could definitely win some games with Rin. Here's the Storm's gone, so if they cut that so quickly, what stops them from cutting the other titles? Well, Heroes of the Storm is not gone, it just doesn't exist in an esports capacity. The game still exists. What are we doing here? Mal'Ganis? He's eternal. I think we probably want to right-hand man this Voidwalker. And then what?
So many dark powers.
Tall Tales? Like, what would we Tall Tales?
Time.
I guess we could Tall Tales the Voidwalker and right hand man the Sun Fury Protector. It's either that or we recruit. I say that as someone who has spent a good majority of his life in esports. Yeah, I definitely get that. I think I just always try to, whenever I'm looking at things, especially from a business standpoint and stuff like that, to try and take a really, like, all-around look. Like, how does this affect not just certain subsections of people, but how does this affect the average player? Who is the average player? You know? If, and this is not, probably not accurate, but, you know, who is the average Heroes of the Storm player? Is there the 1% of people who play it as a competitive sport and the 99% of people who just jump on Heroes of the Storm and bash some games out once a week because they like Blizzard stuff and they want to shoot lightning bolts as Thrall? Like, if the 99% is the majority, and, you know, you're spending all this money trying to get this 1% and trying to create some a viewer experience for another subsection of it, like, is it worth it? Is it
intriguing?
Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of procrastinating here because this is real hard. But my lad does just keep yelling at me. You know what?
Intriguing.
I think I'm gonna go for the recruit. I want this Mal'Ganis. I'm gonna right hand man this Voidwalker.
Now shake on it.
And we are going to Kindle.
Is something burning in here?
I'm gonna get rid of this Hellfire. I think we have enough little AoEs. And... yeah, we'll keep this Sunfield Protector.
I'll put it on your tab.
I mean, trying to figure that out as well. Yeah, I mean, it's a really common thing. I actually, because I speak to so many people who play Magic and they play Magic competitively and things like that, and people complain about changes that get made and oh, how could they do this? It's it's destroying Magic. It's just destroying competitive Magic, and it's like, well, the average Magic player doesn't play competitive Magic. They don't come to FNM. They don't do certain things. So if they're making a change that positively affects or doesn't affect the majority of players, then that's something you always want to keep in mind. And you know what? I think Heroes of the Storm was not necessarily the esports title, right? Or if you wanted it to be the esports title, you're competing with so much.
Shields up.
As command.
Is that food?
Oh jeez. I think we've faced this boss before, but don't remember them having a bunch of Hueenies in the deck. I guess we can just get rid of them though. No, actually, maybe they'll have a couple more in there, and we want to try and get some more value out of the file. Turns out a phone call kills the Twitch app. That does.
I've got the beast in my sight.
612 Void Lord. Yeah.
I got this.
Kill this, or this.
Worthless. Pathetic.
I got
None.
Anyway, I'm about to drive home. Catch you later. No worries, QB. Thanks for hanging out. Always keen to chat some esports and stuff like that. Come along soon. Have a chat again. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a bad situation for us here, as the Abyssal Enforcer will kill our Glinda, and I would rather keep it around. That's if we do.
What form of wickedness shall I choose?
Give me your heart.
Give me your heart. Dunk.
Be crushed beneath my might.
Damn it. Oh, we got this Rin. I think we'll be good. Rathion. Especially later on in the run, where, these enemies do just have colossal decks. Rin's gonna be great.
The strong trample the weak.
Shazam. Yell.
Darkness rises. Leaving time.
Oh yeah, this guy. I hope they do another effect like this.
I will flatten you beneath.
Or like interesting, like detrimental effects on draw. Like, this guy could totally have been a 5 mana 6/7. That on draw effect is such a problem. Alright, well our opponent's out of resources, so I think we can just go for it, as they say. Just drop some boom booms. Don't think they're getting through these two Void Lords anyway. I'm jealous that your minions are better. I would be too. Oh, is it because he's a bully? I get it. I get it.
You'll never amount to anything.
Yeah, he is a bully. Alright. Is it treasure time? Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. Once again, some weird selections. I mean, Mossy Horror I do like. Twilight Drake's fine. Thalnos, I mean, we do have a second Defile in here now. Definitely not taking this. Cataclysm is not good. The other option is this, which I'm not opposed to. I mean, Peddler is great. I really like Peddler, especially now that Soul Spirit Bomb's in that that pool. Evil Genius is okay. Maybe it's too many cards that destroy our own minions, and we don't have enough low drop minions, so we'll just take the control package. Alright, Nozari. Let's see if my theory is correct that the coding on Nozari will always make its hero power go face in the first couple of turns.
Prepare your regrets.
Dragons, protect
I
Dalaran!
think we'll keep this. We have so many large marges in our deck, we want to make sure that we have a feasible opening hand. Come on, drop it on the Voidwalker for once.
Why do you call?
Where is it gonna go?
Are
No. Oh well. Our Healy treasure is actually pretty good in this situation. Okay, here. Yes.
Face
Nice.
the airs of magic.
Good curve though.
What can I blast for you?
So maybe this wasn't the play. Because our opponent can just kind of trade for 2 and then... I guess they can't trade here, so we should be able to get some value. Ooh, do we tap Duskbat instead? Do kind of like that. Means that we can tap Drake next turn.
Of course.
I think I want to go trade here. Trade. Yeah, we'll trade here. Trying to think if there was any reason that we should trade for this and let our opponent trade in with the 3-2 next turn. But I couldn't think of anything. That's okay. Alright. Glinda or Rin? I think I like Rin. It's a big chunky deck. It's a lot of health. I guess we're going to give them a bit of life steal because I do want to get some damage on this Rin. This. Alright. I was going to say, don't tell me this Rin's going to be impossible to trade off. Crowd roast.
Of course.
Traitorous will. These are not your allies.
Just mind controls it back. Oh yeah. That's a really cool hero power, Nazari.
Face the airs of magic.
Ooh. But I do want to play this seal. I definitely will. And we've got our hero power, so we can just, or our treasure rather. So keeping some injured minions on the board is not the worst idea. It's probably going to be Omega Agent.
We are one.
Good turn. About to delete our opponent's deck. Just need to trade something, which we can't. Damn it. What a misplay. Oh well.
With unity! With unity! With unity!
Yeah. Guess we're gonna burn a card. Embarrassing. Definitely should have factored that in.
My hand is full.
Guess we just expected our opponent to have a better play. Didn't even need to munch that deck. I do think Nozari might be one of the easier bosses that you can get towards the end of a run. Okay. Probably just sow the seeds here. I think this is a nice kind of later game card. Continuum Collider. I don't think we have the combo potential. If this interacted better with Rin, I might consider it, but I think just sow the seeds. Bit of value. Another Abyssal Enforcer could be interesting. I don't think we need too many more Void Lords. Some kind of spot removal as well. It's Pit Lord. I guess Pit Lord could be fine with our now that we're getting healed up. So yeah. Interesting. So we're on the 8th one, but it's just like a normal boss.
Tekan versus Harrow Setting Sun.
Another matchup where
There is
Rin
no light within you.
could be very good.
Your soul is
Is this the same hand again? I think I will actually send these back. Dustbat's not the ideal 3-drop. We had a different 3-drop last time. Keep it Walker. I mean, if we're going to tap on turn 2 anyway, I'd rather try and find a good 3-drop. That's fine. Yes! Finally.
Why do you call?
shadows swirl.
Oh. Gross. At least they don't have a follow-up play. Unfortunately, neither do we. 5. Yep, okay, what 5? Alright, good. Good. We'll play this on 5 instead.
Death does not scare me.
5 death. None of our Twilight Drakes got buffed. What got buffed then? Abyssal Enforcer. Godfrey got buffed twice. Oh, this is gonna be a grind.
The beasts obey me.
Godfrey would be great now. Good thing is, I don't think our opponent's going to be able to tempo us out, just because we're healing so much every turn, and this is such an anemic start. Thalmos. Damn it. Could have gone for the Doomsayer, but glad we didn't. Launch. We can have all these. We can clear them out with the Godfrey.
This will be a mercy.
Alright, we're in there. Hopefully this Abyssal Enforcer doesn't get wrecked this turn. Oh, Devour Mine.
You're so sweet.
Oh, don't be Glinda. Thank you. I mean, ooh. Wow. Oh, this is activated. So what would we get? All demons, so we just get a Void Lord. We get a Void Lord and an 8/10. Interesting. Maybe we just go for the Glinda, see if we can draw another Void Lord or something.
What form of wickedness shall I choose?
Worthless vermin! Worthless vermin!
Shadows rise to meet you. Shields up!
Hopefully this lives, and we can play a bunch of Nosferatus.
I must remain hidden to remain free.
Guess we can't play too many, right? Because our board's kind of a bit locked in place.
Intriguing.
I got this.
Worthless vermin!
So sweet. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Shadowed Horror is a good one to get rid of. Alright, nice. We're 4 cards deeper. Opponent's 4 cards deeper on Fatigue. Other shot. Well, we get to keep our large lad. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Do want to get that other Void Lord or something before we play this cool. Or even our Mal'Ganis. Alright, nice.
This will be a mercy.
Gosh, these mind games are so scary. If they hit Rin or any number of other scary things.
We are one. We are
That's a pretty good one to get. Where's the other void lord? Let's get this so down.
What can I bless with unity?
It requires a token
With unity.
Just in case our opponent wants to play that Abyssal Enforcer. Can buff up some of our other lads, maybe our King Mookla. That'd be pretty good. Oh, it buffed these, but it's not showing. Cool. Now we can go for Cruel, summon 4 things. So let's do a trade.
With
Trade off
unity.
the 5/5. Yes. I mean, we're in a pretty good position, so maybe we don't need to. Maybe that's like one of the only ways we lose is by getting Twisting Nethered. That's probably right.
There are 2 sides to everything, including the light.
Maybe we'll just go for a kind of chickened out there a bit. But I think that is one of the only ways we lose, is if our opponent just slams a board clear. That's not so bad. Especially with the Abyssal Enforcer. So now we can do like...
With unity.
trade.
With unity.
Alright. Now our opponent probably has to have the board clear. Shadow Madness is great. It's really good. Not Eternal Servituding after trade. Alright, well. Hopefully it doesn't kill our King Mookla.
With unity.
Oh my gosh, big regretty. We should have just gone for it. Is 7 yet? No.
I am the void. I am your master.
Okay, good. Whew. I'm pretty sure this deck doesn't have Twisting Nether, but...
As I
always want to be safe. Okay, 8 bosses down. Let's see what this wing has in store for us. Oh, we didn't get an option to take another...
Take your turns quickly in there.
Minus 25 seconds to take this one. Alright. Whew. Okay. Playing real Hearthstone now. Magistrix Noroa. Let's put our thinking caps on.
Noroa!
prepare your regrets.
And this is good. Spirit Bomb could help us answer a difficult minion early on.
Look at the time.
The sands of time.
Oh, the Simeon Sphere early on too.
Don't worry. I'll make this
That's
quick.
pretty good.
Secrets.
Oh no. Oh no.
The clock is ticking.
It's bad. I didn't want to have to try and jam a, I don't want to have to try and jam a spell into what could be a counter spell. That's pretty good. Probably should have attacked first if it was Vape Nash or Ice Barrier. Oh, no. This is a nightmare.
You really don't have time to kill.
I guess we can Spirit Bomb and see what happens. I mean, if it's not counter spell, then. Okay.
The sands of time run short.
Hopefully this King Mukula, this Simian Sphere is good enough to get us through. Can't even give it taunt.
Shields up.
I'll show them. I'll show them.
Yeah, all we gotta do is avoid getting this King Mukla vaporized. I think we should be
I got this.
good.
I got this. I got this.
Give me a key.
So no vaporize up. Maybe now. So we'll test with our bats. It's actually a really interesting boss to only have 25 seconds on. Do we need to do anything else? I don't think so.
I got this.
Give me a key.
The sands of time run short.
Yeah. Full Christmas tree. And if it's not relevant, then yeah, we'll just go face.
I got this.
Give me a key.
I'll never
We might feed
tell.
our opponent like a Thalnos and see if it triggers something. See if it's like a mirror entity, mirror image, explosive runes. Sure.
The sands of time run short.
I got this.
Give me a key.
All right. Getting there. Impact, tell me what's going on, man. We are playing some Wing 5 of Dalaran Heist. We're enjoying some of the new single-player expansion. And we are on to the final 4 bosses. Turns out this expansion, this solo stuff, there is 4 extra bosses. So you gotta go through 12 of them.
Give me a key.
And we have just started the 9th one. And this boss, we only have 20, bit of a mini,
Behold, my hand is full.
a mini what's the sand dragon called? We only have 25 seconds to do our turn, which I think is a really interesting piece of design. We probably could have played around block a bit better.
The sands of time.
I think it's an interesting piece of design, having this single player expansion that's dominating right now. We're doing pretty good.
Is full.
We're playing it a bit risky, but in that we our opponent had a bunch of secrets in play. None of them were triggering, so we're just like, whatever. Just gonna keep going face. No need to run into any shenanigans. Oh, we do get another treasure. Very good. Dream Grove ring. Could be interesting. Banana split or overpowered. Well, we don't have a lot of cheap stuff for overpowered, so that might not work. Banana split though. This is good with death rattles, just big minions in general. Don't really work with our Simian Sphere. Hoggart's okay with. Rin, sure. Voidlord is pretty good. We've got some stuff. Maybe we. I think it's between the ring and the banana split here. think the banana split's a bit more aggressive, a bit more useful aggressively. Which is definitely, I mean, that last boss didn't really reek of a game where we need to be too controlling, so... But maybe we do just need one more big punch right at the end. I'll take the ring.
Vargoth is a
Add a random
crafty
arcane
mage.
spell to your
I
hand.
suspect he hides cards in his sleeves.
Probably does. Vargoth's a big cheaty lad. Yeah, Impact, have you been playing any Hearthstone lately? Been playing something different lately? I don't know what's been going on.
Archmage Vargoth!
Prepare your
Oh,
regrets.
cost 0.
Your little invasion.
So I imagine our opponent's going to have a lot of Arcane Blasts, Arcane Missiles, Arcane Explosion. Ah, very early sow the seeds. Is Hagatha's Embrace is not being kind to us this game.
This should do nicely.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Arcane power at a moment's notice. Taste arcane power.
This is not looking good. Ugh. Really don't want to run into
The end is coming!
Job's done.
potion of polymorph or something. I have been trying to climb ladder, stuck on 5, so frustrating. How have you found standard lately? I've taken a bit of a break from standard, so not 100% on what's been going on. Duplicate on what? Spell Zerker? Yeah. Maybe we should have gone for the bat there. I guess we can just tap bat next turn. We probably want to sow the seeds. This isn't too... It's not too offensive. We might be able to crack back with this lesser amethyst spellstone.
Taste
Dust
the power
bat.
of the arcane.
Oh, a greater arcane was cool. Yeah, that sucked. That was real bad. At the very least, our opponent seems to have some smaller minions in the deck.
Starlight.
Sucks to not kill everything, but can't win them all.
This has always come easily to me.
Jeez, we are... Oh my gosh. Please don't kill that monster. Thank you. We are getting well and truly nuked down though.
I see everything.
Alright, we have a board.
Knowledge is power.
So much. Everything has spell power.
I learn.
Only a fool
my
rejects
God.
the Lich King.
Okay, blast. Alright, 5. Okay. Yeesh. So much health. Yeah, fuck. I did not realize he has like 90 health. Jeez. I think we're just going for the ring. Whilst our opponent doesn't have a secret up.
Do you know how long it took for me to write these runes?
Well, that just kills everything. That's really bad. I guess we have to take Jeklik.
I got this.
I think we have to trade here in order to stop our opponent from arcane explosioning our board away. Watch them still do it. Oh. That's it. That's all I needed you for. Absorb some hits. And also maybe gain me some life. These demons? No.
We are one.
Your blood is mad. Your blood is mad.
I got this.
Drawing this after having played the seeds is very good. Yeah, standard is standard. I'm gonna check out the solo adventures. It looks pretty fun. Absolutely. And as a quick reminder, and for those of you on YouTube, you can use my affiliate link, which is always in the description or in chat as I've just posted it. If you're gonna buy any of anything, packs, the new master bundle, any of the solo content, you can use that link. It actually gives me a bit of a kickback, so it supports the channel. It doesn't cost you anything else, which is the most important thing. I really appreciate it if you, even if you didn't use mine, that you at least used your favorite content creators, because something cool that Blizzard's actually done for us to be able to support the community like that.
I am master of magics.
Don't kill my Jack licks. One is the loneliest number.
Charge, shield, or sparkle.
Ooh. Whew. I'm not looking forward to doing this boss again. Not at all. Seems like a boss that's almost impossible to rush down.
Galek will summon dragons to utterly destroy you. Do not worry. I will be fine.
Give your hero power, spell damage +1. So it just stacks up. So basically the same boss, except you can't interact with their spell power. This is the boss you do want to be aggressive with, I think.
Tekan versus Kalik.
Prepare your regrets.
Let's send back the
You have
Doomsayer.
reason to be frightened, invader.
Maybe we should have kept it. 100 health! Oh my gosh. Definitely glad we took that, that sow the seeds.
Understand the consequences.
Which, how do I support? If you check that link in the that I've just posted, the one that Nightbot just posted, the affiliate link there, let me know if it's not working. But yeah, all you have to do is go to there, and it's tied to the Blizzard shop.
People's lives are at stake.
Behold the tools of creation.
Feel the wrath of Calicos.
Give me a key.
Dalaran could have been your home too.
Free of that blasted tower!
Could have?
Tremble before me.
This is not looking good, sports fans. Not looking good at all.
Shields up.
So we got our Simians here. Our opponent railed their own 5/5, so Things might be looking up for us.
I got this.
As long as our opponent doesn't have the answer for King
You
Mugwa.
want it?
Which in Mage, I think is going to be pretty unlikely.
This city is under my protection.
Wish I hadn't played that Sun Fury Protector though. What? Oh, they just very good. Yeah, let's get the Soda Seeds out. Now that we've kind of bought ourselves a bit of breathing room with the Super Monkey. Alright, once again, got to look out for Vape
Tangled with
Nash.
powers beyond your comprehension.
We hunger for vengeance.
Jimbo, happy Friday, Tommy and chat. What's going on, Jimbo? We're playing through some of the new Dalaran Heist, please.
Hangs in the balance.
Really enjoying it. I think this is a really interesting. That was against the monkey. I think this is a really interesting win. I don't really want that Caligos to stay in play, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it. And we can Godfrey. Oh, we can Godfrey Spirit Bomb, right? Because Godfrey will deal 6.
Intriguing.
No, the Spirit Bomb won't be enough to get there. Difficult situation. Glad that we
So many
don't have 25 seconds for this turn.
So little time.
Feels like we should probably go for the Godfrey at least. Actually, gonna run this Spirit Bomb into Caligos to see what happens.
This will be a messy
I serve the fire.
The arcane bends to
Alright.
my command.
This Moogle is doing so much work. The old 6-7 plated beetle. It's a large lad.
The might of
That's
Dragon
5. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I do really want to make sure that this Eager Underling drops its buff on the King Mukla.
You seem troubled.
We are one. We are one.
I just don't know how we'll be able to do that easily. Oh god. What a meteor.
I must remain hidden to remain free.
What can I bless?
Oh god.
The might of
Oh yeah, I was about to say, eventually our opponent's just going to play like a bunch of arcane missiles and it will kill us.
Master will get you!
Yourselves.
What do we want to lose? I guess if we put a Void Lord out there, it has a bunch of health. Oh, alright. It's Arcane Missile time with +8, +9 spell damage. Start off with a blue. Oh, God. I guess it depends how many of these missiles hit our Mukla. This monkey has taken a lot of damage. Glinda.
I see everything else. As you command.
Ice Barrier the whole time. These Doomsayers are pretty bad. They are sucking up all my Haggard's Embrace.
A new Valore Dalaran.
Oh. At least they split up their Ray of Frosts. Yeah, let's get greedy, I think. We're gonna go for the Glinda and try and triple out Othering faster ourselves.
To meet you.
No! Oh. We truly got too greedy. We could have Earthering Farseered ourselves and gone to 21. Damn it. Damn it! So close. 10 out of 12. Ugh.
You're going to spend a long time in the violet hole.
Yeah, I deserve it too. Alright, let's take a look at some of those things we just unlocked. Ah, we just get our packs. Let's take a look at some of the things we unlocked. So we got the Pain Split hero power. Take 2 damage, deal 2 damage. So we need the Pact. Summon 2/2 Imp. Interesting. Alright, well, that was a good one. I think we're going to jump into another one, but for all the YouTube people, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for joining me on my first try at the this 5th wing. If you are interested in buying the Dalaran Heist, like I was talking about before, you can use my Blizzard affiliate code, which will be linked in the description. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and like I said, even if you don't use mine, go out there, find your favorite content creators affiliate link, and do use that, because it does help us all. We do really appreciate it. Until next time though, stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and don't be greedy. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.